One in his 150th Grand Prix start, Carlos Sainz is on pole.
Good for him. He was struggling, wasn't he, in Q1? He seemed to be nowhere, but he pulled that lap out of the bag just when he needed to. Great lap. I'm so happy for him to be on pole.
P1 confirmed. Good job.
No way.
P1, baby. Let's enjoy it.
I didn't expect that one. I felt terrible out there. How did I do P1?
Yeah, you keep it together like a smooth operator.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever heard a driver take pole and go, I felt terrible out there. I didn't think that was going to happen at all. Well, where we left off in Montreal, let us continue here at Silverstone. And a round of applause for Carlos Sainz. The crowd absolutely loving that qualifying session. We love the closing stages in Montreal. So let's have 52 laps of battle resumed.
Yeah, it was who could get the last lap in without making a mistake. Max's middle sector was half a second shy of where it needed to be, and then he had to push in the final few corners, and it wasn't quite enough. Young Carlos Sainz there, hanging it all out, and Leclerc made the error. Perez pulled a lap out of the bag, didn't he, for fourth. And so I think fifth and eighth, I think Mercedes are going to be quite disappointed with that, actually.
I think they felt that there was improvement to come in those closing laps. Fifth and eighth, fifth for Hamilton, eighth for George Russell. That's going to be Lewis Hamilton's lowest start since 2014, when on a drying track he didn't continue on in the closing stages and lost a few places and started sixth on that particular occasion. George Russell, meanwhile, it is eighth. It's his highest qualifying start here at Silverstone. Started sprint in the top 10 last year and lost a few places. But for 2022, Carlos Sainz, brilliant effort from him, gets the congratulations from Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc. And I tell you what, that is a pretty handy top 5 on the grid, top 6 on the grid. Do you know what? That's a pretty handy top 7 as far as I'm concerned. Fernando Alonso, 7th fastest. Zhou Guanyu will start 9th on the grid. And for Zhou Guanyu, that's his highest start in Formula 1. Nicholas Latifi will start 10th for the second time in his career.
Yeah, Max, as soon as he gets his crash helmet off, will be scratching his head on that one because they look like they've got everything covered for pole position. And when push came to shove, Sainz had what it takes. And
becomes the 104th driver to take pole in a World Championship Grand Prix. And you keep saying, Martin, we've got a really healthy Formula 1 here. Lots of exciting young drivers coming through, new drivers, new talent. The 5th new driver in the last 4 seasons to take a pole position.
It's great, isn't it? And yeah, they're so approachable. They're good kids. I said to him, because he used to live in the UK, he said, it's nice to be back in the UK. I said, oh, so you're going to go into London and get on the tube, are you? Like you used to do. And he was like, I think those days have gone. They're certainly gone right now.
Seriously, if he gets on the tube, there'll be a lot wanting to say congratulations to him. And the first one, I'm sure, will be Billy Munger, who's down on the grid with our top 3 drivers, asking all the questions.
Carlos Sainz, your 150th Grand Prix this weekend here at Silverstone. Listen to that cheer, your first ever pole position. Sum that lap up for us.
Well, yeah, thank you very much. Well, first of all, thank you for the whole crowd for cheering. And thanks everyone for staying out there with this rain. Spaniards, we struggle a bit more with this rain, but you can tell that you guys are used to it. So thanks for being there. And yeah, it was a good lap, but I was struggling a lot with the standing water in the intermediate. There was a lot more standing water